Hello, I'm Peter Bergman. This is my official YouTube channel. I'll be updating you with the latest news, so please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to the channel, besties. Today is a beautifully chaotic Tuesday, and we are diving straight into the absolute madness that just dropped on our screens. Grab your strongest iced coffee, lock your doors, and prepare yourselves, because we have so much to unpack, and my soul is literally vibrating with the force of 1,000 suns. Look, I am currently staring at my screen, and my brain is completely short-circuiting because the sheer level of absolute, unadulterated disrespect we just witnessed is actually criminal. I am fully prepared to be canceled for this, but I literally have to say it, because if I hold this in for one more second, I am going to spontaneously combust. My coffee is ice cold. It is literally 3 a.m. and the screen is glowing with the wreckage of what used to be a thriving corporate empire. Are you guys seeing this absolute insanity right now? Because I feel like I am hallucinating. I am gripping my desk, screaming into the void because Billy Abbott just strolled in and dropped a nuclear bomb on Spectra Charles Media. And Sally Spectra is dead ass, spiraling into a dimension of crisis that we have never even seen before. Someone check my pulse because I am actually spiraling. Well, whatever happens, happens, right, everyone? No, wrong. That is what the writers want us to think, but I refuse to accept this reality. Seriously, we have watched Sally bleed for this company. We have watched her crawl through the mud, fight off the industry sharks, and build Spectra Charles Media from the ground up with her bare hands. This wasn't just a business for her. It was her redemption arc, her magnum opus, her entire identity wrapped up in a sleek corporate logo. And Billy just waltzes in with his signature chaotic energy and tears the whole thing down like it's a child's sandcastle. I mean, dead ass. The level of damage he just inflicted is not just financial, it is profoundly psychological. It hits different when you realize that Billy didn't just hurt a company, he completely shattered a woman's sanity. No cap. Basically, Sally is completely losing her mind, and frankly, I do not blame her one bit. Imagine pouring every ounce of your trauma, your past mistakes in Los Angeles, your desperate need to prove to the Genoa City elite that you are more than just a scheming fashion designer, into one singular corporate entity. Spectra Charles Media was supposed to be the untouchable fortress. It was the ultimate statement to everyone who ever doubted her. And now it is in ruins. Sally's crisis is so raw, so visceral, that I am physically uncomfortable watching it, but I also cannot look away. She is pacing. She is frantic. The panic in her eyes is so authentic it makes my chest hurt. This is not a drill. She is experiencing a total meltdown, and the actress is serving us a masterclass in psychological devastation. Wait, is it just me? Am I the only one who feels like Sally's pain is radiating right through the screen and grabbing me by the throat? Look, we need to talk about Billy Abbott. I love the guy's messy drama as much as the next mutual in this group chat, but let's be real for a second. Billy has a PhD in self-sabotage, but this time he weaponized his destructive tendencies and pointed them directly at Sally. Why? Because Billy cannot stand to see anyone else thriving when he is feeling lost. It is dead ass a sickness with him. He caused severe, catastrophic damage to Spectra Charles Media, pulling levers and pushing buttons that he had no business touching. He completely bypassed all corporate ethics, throwing caution to the wind, and for what? A momentary thrill? A desperate power play? It is sickening. But wait. Maybe Billy actually saw a flaw in their business model. Maybe he was trying to expose a weakness before Victor or someone else did. No, what am I saying? My brain is literally failing to load the truth right now. I am sitting here frozen because that makes zero sense. He is just a wrecking ball. He is a monster for this, period. Sorry, I'm getting a bit off track. I just get so heated when I think about the Abbott entitlement and how they always get away with murder while the outsiders suffer. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the point. The point is that Sally is in a full-blown crisis, and the stakes have literally never been higher. Spectra Charles Media is hemorrhaging capital, reputation, and stability. The damage is so severe that industry insiders are probably already circling like vultures, and Sally is left holding the bag, watching her dreams turn to ash. You can see the exact moment her heart breaks. The exact second the reality of Billy's actions crashes over her like a tidal wave of despair. This is the drama we signed up for, but it hurts so much. Seriously, where is her supposed partner in all of this? Where is Audra Charles while their joint legacy is being incinerated by Billy Abbott? I will tell you where she is, and this is the part that makes me want to throw my monitor out the window. While Sally is fighting for her actual life, Audra is over at the coffee house in the park, hugging Holden Novak and getting all soft and misty-eyed because Malcolm got discharged from the hospital, dead ass. Audra is completely distracted. She is suddenly showing vulnerability, letting her trauma about Amy Lewis's illness cloud her judgment and completely taking her eye off the ball. Holden even told her he was surprised by her kindness, and she was like, I'm not a monster, no cap. Audra is out here playing Florence Nightingale and obsessing over Noah Newman opening the shadow room while her own company is burning to the ground. Look, Holden even warned Audra. He literally told her she was playing with fire by wanting to go to Noah's club opening and risking drama with Sienna Bacall. Holden knows Audra is still obsessed with her ex. But does Audra care? No. She is so wrapped up in this Noah Newman nostalgia tour that she is completely blind to the fact that Billy Abbott just drove a bulldozer through Spectra Charles Media. Sally is carrying the entire weight of this crisis on her shoulders because Audra is too busy romanticizing her past and getting triggered by hospital discharges. It is absolute insanity. Sally is screaming into the void, trying to salvage the wreckage, and Audra is probably picking out a designer outfit for the Shadow Room's grand reopening. I cannot handle the injustice of it all. Basically, Sally is entirely alone in this fight, and that is what makes her crisis so deeply tragic. She has no one to lean on. Audra is mentally checked out, distracted by Holden, Noah, and Malcolm's recovery. So Sally has to face Billy's corporate terrorism solo. Do you guys understand the magnitude of this? Sally Spectra, the woman who fought tooth and nail to be respected in Genoa City, is now watching her empire crumble, and she has to fix it by herself. The sheer panic, the hyperventilating, the frantic phone calls, it is a masterclass in soap opera anxiety. I am dead-ass sweating just thinking about it. She is backed into a corner, and when Sally Spectra is backed into a corner, she either completely breaks or she goes scorched earth. And right now, she is breaking... Let's really break down the damage Billy caused. This wasn't just a minor PR hiccup. This was a calculated, devastating blow to the core infrastructure of Spectra Charles Media. He targeted their most vulnerable assets, leaked critical information, or sabotaged their biggest deals, whatever the specific mechanics were. The result is total annihilation. The stock is probably plummeting, investors are pulling out, and the media is having a field day. Sally's face is plastered all over the news, not as a triumphant CEO, but as a failing executive who couldn't protect her own house. The humiliation is palpable. The disrespect is astronomical. I am so mad I could scream. Wait, I just had a thought. What if Billy didn't act alone? What if Victor Newman orchestrated this to get back at someone, and Billy was just the pawn? I mean, Victor is busy playing mind games with Matt at the ranch, forcing him to take showers and undergo rigorous psychological tests of sincerity. And Victor is also busy handing Chancellor over to Lily Winters. Lily is out here celebrating her massive victory with Kane Ashby at Crimson Lights, while Sally is losing everything. It's like there's something in the water in Genoa City. Everyone is going crazy. Phyllis is getting rejected by Daniel at Society, and Sharon is having to talk her off a ledge, telling her to fight back and take control. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Billy hates Victor. Why would they team up? I am literally contradicting myself because my brain is moving 1,000,000 miles an hour and I can't process this betrayal. I am experiencing total emotional paralysis right now. It's like my brain is stuck on a loading screen, just buffering, trying to understand how Billy could be so ruthlessly cruel to Sally. It just doesn't compute. Sorry, I'm getting a bit off track again with all the other town drama. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the point. The point is, Sally's raw, unfiltered agony. You have to understand that for Sally, failure is not just an option she dislikes. It is a trigger for her deepest insecurities. Billy didn't just ruin a business. He validated every single hater who ever said Sally Spectra was nothing but a grifter. He handed her enemies the ultimate ammunition, and Sally knows this. That is why she is going crazy. She can see the walls closing in. She can hear the whispers in the athletic club. She can feel the judgment of the entire Abbott and Newman families bearing down on her. It is a suffocating, terrifying reality, and she is drowning in it. No cap, this is the darkest timeline for our girl. Look, I don't know how she is going to survive this. I really don't. The damage to Spectra Charles Media might be irreversible at this point. But as a day one loyalist, I am planting my flag right here, right now. I will defend Sally Spectra until my dying breath. Billy Abbott needs to pay for what he has done. He needs to face the wrath of a woman who has nothing left to lose. Because right now, Sally is in crisis, but once the tears dry and the panic subsides, that crisis is going to calcify into pure, unadulterated rage. And when that happens, God help Billy Abbott. God help anyone who stands in her way. I am vibrating with anticipation. This is the drama that keeps us alive, mutuals. Stay strong, keep your eyes on the timeline, and let's pray Sally finds a way out of this hellscape before she completely loses her mind. Period.
Thank you for watching my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.